Best cities to visit in Europe. We already know that Europe is the second smallest continent in the world. However, Europe welcomes more than half of all tourists worldwide. It has been considered the best place to travel and attracts millions of tourists annually. 8 of the 10 most visited countries in the world are European nations. It's easy to see why. A well-preserved cultural heritage, rich history, safety, and efficient infrastructure make visiting Europe a breeze. I've spent the last few years in some beautiful European cities. Let us dive into the best places or cities to visit in Europe. Amsterdam and Netherlands. We will head to the Netherlands, famous for its tulips, windmills, and endless canals. One interesting thing about the Netherlands is that it has grown in size over the centuries, thanks to its ability to use dikes, pumps, and polders to remove seawater and reclaim the area. If it were not for the Dutch's sea-defending innovations, about 70% of the country would be underwater at high tide. Now, the most famous city in Europe is Amsterdam. It is better known for its elaborative canal system, narrow houses, and countless bridges. Amsterdam has a spectacular vibe like none other. It is always the impression that marks among the people who visit it. Another famous place in Amsterdam, Kinderdijk, is an hour away from Amsterdam and is renowned for 19 windmills. They were built in the 1700s and 1800s to pump water out from the nearby boulders. Santorini. We'll head over to Greece to visit the iconic island of Santorini. It is the most popular destination in Greece. I could see this island and spend my summers on this island. One of the most famous places of Santorini is Ohio. When you think of Greece, it's white houses, blue roofs, and an insane backdrop, and it truly has the most incredible sunrise. Another town of Santorini is Thera, and it's a little town which is built on the rim of a volcano. Santorini is also famous for its maroon-colored red beach and red cliffs, making you feel you're on Mars. Zurich. Zurich is located in north-central Switzerland. It is one of the world's largest financial centers and is labeled one of the most expensive cities. The Romans founded Zurich in 15 BC. Today it is the most populous city in Switzerland. The Limmat River runs through the edge of a lake. Zurich is also a cosmopolitan city with abundant natural beauty and glory with combined water. Mürren. The city of Mürren is enchanting and filled with Swiss chalets and incredible views. Suppose you're willing to travel to Mürren. In that case, you should take up the iconic Via Ferrata and rent some gear at the Intersport store for about $25. There is a bishop platform to jump into the valley just below Standing. An amazing part of this incredible place is that it was featured in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, a James Bond film. Suppose you're looking forward to having a spectacular trekking experience, then take the chance to visit Mürren once in your lifetime. And a cable car is worth riding for. Paris. Paris is the ideal city to visit in Europe. It is also one of the most spectacular and beautiful cities that people worldwide visit. At the same time, any time of the year is ideal for visiting Paris, the city of love. It is a riveting city located on the river Seine. Paris has an abundance of beautiful places and tourist spots. Regarding luxury, there's Versailles with its famed Hall of Mirrors. Its great churches include Sacred Heart and Notre Dame. The Louvre houses one of the great art collections in the world, and the iconic Eiffel Tower is one landmark you won't want to miss. London. London has been considered the most iconic place to travel. It has aesthetic vibes and spectacular sights with one of the world's major financial centers. It is also home to one of the best educational institutions worldwide. If you aspire to study here, then don't step back. You can get around London quickly and efficiently by riding the famous Tube. More a prison than a palace, the Tower of London is home to the Crown Jewels, a UNESCO heritage site. This city city on the Thames is chock full of castles from Buckingham Palace to Hampton Court Palace. And from Knightsbridge, remember to visit the magnificent food halls at Harrods to Carnaby Street. The shopping is just awesome. If you're enjoying our content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Prague. Prague is also one of the well-known places in Europe. It is the capital city of the Czech Republic and serves as its largest city. It would help if you visited this incredible place endowed with a temperate oceanic climate. Despite the devastation caused by World War I, Prague has a very nice old town that is worth more than a few hours of your time. Prague has many pedestrian zones, which makes walking a delight as you wander by Prague Castle, through the Jewish Quarter and over the Charles Bridge. However, Prague, with a long history of war and destruction, is considered one of the best visits in Europe. In Newtown, Wenceslas Square hums with vibrant nightlife and entertainment. Rome. Who doesn't know about Rome? It is one of the most expensive cities in Europe and serves as the capital city of Italy. However, earlier Rome was known for its oldest civilization, remarkable engineering works, military customs, and many more. One must-see landmark is the Colosseum, an arena that could hold up to 90,000 people for gladiator contests. However, the ancient Romans established outposts as far away as Britain. However, they should have considered the city when building great monuments. One of the biggest draws is a tiny country inside the city, Vatican City, with its impressive St. Peter's Basilica with art provided by Michelangelo. Athens. Athens has a historical significance and everyone knows its importance worldwide. It is known as the birthplace of eminent democracy and is home to numerous philosophers. At the same time, the official language is spoken in Athens, Greece. Many of the city's major landmarks are in the Old Town, particularly around the Acropolis. The list includes the Temple of Zeus, the Theater of Dionysus, where Sophocles' works were performed, and the Parthenon, which sits atop the Acropolis. So you have decided which place to visit, right? Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo is the best destination and one of Europe's most spectacular and beautiful places. It has an enclave in France. It is situated in the basement of the Maritime Alps along the famous French coastline. Monaco has always been known for these qualities, which reached new heights when its prince made Grace Kelly his princess. Walk along the harbor to see yachts that belong to the rich and famous, and if you're into glitz and glamour, look no further than Monte Carlo, the major city in the tiny principality of Monaco. Barcelona. It is best known for the unusual buildings designed by the architect Antoni Gaudí. Since 1892, these landmark structures include La Sagrada Familia, a church under construction, Barcelona delights such as La Rambla, a popular pedestrian street in the central part of the city. The Romans founded Barcelona. Barcelona today is a bustling city on the Mediterranean Sea. As the capital of Catalonia, it is also a powerhouse in the region. You could build your entire visit around his buildings, but then you'd miss out on others. Apart from this, Barcelona has been ranked 5 in population and is home to 4.9 million people. Budapest. Budapest is considered one of the most beautiful cities in Europe. A Danube River bisects it and connects the hilly Buda district with the flat Pest. Today, Budapest is the country's capital and largest city. In between these events, Budapest was ruled by the Mongols and Ottomans. Budapest is home to the Museum of Fine Arts with its collection of more than 100,000 works. However, it was already an established city when the Hungarians took over in the 9th century. Venice. Venice is so famous that it is known as the most picturesque site in Italy. The striking architecture makes it stand apart from the rest of the world. Therefore, it is a popular destination to travel to, after all, the city that sent Marco Polo off on his journey to China. Start your exploration of Venice at San Marco Square, the city's most famous square. Venice is for romantics who love gliding through the Grand Canal with a gondolier singing Italian love songs. Basilica is the main church in Venice with stunning views from the tower. It is also famous for its bridges across the canals. We are at the end of the end. If you like this video, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel, Nowmads. Follow us for more exciting updates and hit the like button.